Well, no one ever said that Neltharia didn't have a seedy side. Damn, though, I just didn't expect to be this deep in it. Oh, I think it's a prerequisite of any pretty sizable capital city. They have to have a seedy area. Kind of like a mandatory thing, but damn it if this isn't seedy. Now, Captain. I'm not one to judge. Folks come from all different walks of life. Sometimes you don't have a say in where you end up. I just didn't expect for the two of us to be ending up here. Aye, it's been a strange road. You and I have only been partners for a little bit. Who would have thought? Now, you'll have to forgive me, Captain. I was looking for quiet guard duty. I wanted to just do me time, make some money, support my family, do it away. Then you show up, and next thing I know, I've got stolen crates, smuggled goods, and possibly explosive powders being shipped all over the Empire. Not exactly the excitement I was looking for. Excitement for me is a nice, easy shift followed by a couple of drinks at the bar. Maybe I find a pretty little thing to spend some time with. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just go home and put my feet up. At the end of the day, that sounds like a nice time for me. Well, now we're into the thick of it. No turning back now. Besides, I wouldn't want to. I've seen this too far deep. It means that there's always going to be this nagging little voice in the back of my head that says, "You need to know how the story's finished, lad." And I want this story. I want it bad, Captain. Because I hate an unsolved mystery. It can be anything. An undone puzzle, a riddle I can't solve. This, oh, this is a good one. Well, for the time being, let's see what we can find out. Maybe we will get lucky. Maybe this all wraps up right here and now. I just have an odd feeling it doesn't. Because why would you ship crates of Kalaran powder from Niltharia to the Kalarian Plateau back to Niltharia? Well, if what we saw up there was accurate, somebody shipped the powder here, brought it up north, rebottled it, and brought it down south. That is a ton of work that can all be done right here. Someone was trying to move things around without anybody noticing, and they thought that they could get away with it. Truth be told, they almost did. Captain, are you telling me that if we didn't search that Marvosan boat, we'd be here right now? Nobody'd be any other wiser. A fluke of luck on some paperwork, and here we are. Well, let's just keep our heads about us. This mystery is taking more and more turns, and, well, I like a good mystery. Something about this one sits funny in my teeth. I'm from Lindania. We have weird sayings. Just learn to roll with it. You're not wrong on that score, Captain. You're not wrong at all. All right, so you said you knew the shop where those bottles came from? Well, are we close? Oh, excellent. Sick and tired of walking. I just spent a week on a ship. After spending a week on a ship, we had to take the slow route because we're not an Imperial craft. I'm a little testy. I'd like nothing more than to just lay down and sleep. And Captain, I was sleeping on a ship and I don't sleep well in a hammock. It's not my bag. I have a very nice bed at home. I'd like to be crawling into it tonight. And like you said, maybe we'll get lucky. Open the door, crates of Calaran powder, handcuffs, big parade. Is it so much to hope that after all the shite we've been through, maybe, just maybe, there'll be a little recognition? Fair enough, Captain. But a humble little boy from Lindania can dream. A parade through the streets of Neltharia in his honor. Doesn't sound too crappy to me. Fair enough. All right. We're near the place. Excellent. Wait, before we go in, how do you want to handle this? Oh, now you're asking me opinion. Didn't like the way that ended last time, did you? No, don't get me wrong. Yeah, we got what we needed. I just didn't like having to bludgeon that dock worker. Aye, he had it coming, but, well, at the end of it all, I'd prefer as little violence as possible. Keep a low profile and all that. Well, if it were up to me, we wouldn't be doing this as guards. We'd be doing it as, well, potentially shady buyers. Come in, look around, maybe see if we can strike up a conversation. Something about harder to get goods. Captain, if you trust me, and I'd say, let me lead the way. All right then. Follow my lead. Come on. Can I help you? Evening, sir. Just, looking about a little bit. Trying to find a few things. Really? Nobody comes in this shop and just looks for things. What are you looking for? Well, rumor has it you're the man to speak to when it comes to a bit of heavier equipment. Rumor has it? Really? What rumor is that? Eh, a man hears things. A man sifts about for information. We've got a bit of an opportunity that requires some extra level work, if you take my meaning. I can't say that I officially do. What kind of extra work are we talking about? Well, I'm going to be needing to move quite a bit of dirt and stone. I'm going to need to get my hands on quite a bit of tools. I saw that you were a purveyor in good steel tools, not like some of the other copper and bronze shite that's being sold. Well, I do pride myself on my stock. What are you thinking that you need? Well, gonna need at least 100 picks, 200 shovel, probably 100 and a half in the wheelbarrow. Ah, this is shaping up to be one hell of an order. I might be able to close early tonight. What can I say? Money never sleeps, and neither do I. This one gets it. Sometimes you just gotta make some cash, right? Well, you know, I try to be an upstanding businessman, help my community, be there for the locals, and making money helps with that. You know how it is. What are you, his, partner or something? Fair enough. So, what'd you say, 100 picks, 200 shovels, and 100 and a half wheelbarrow? Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Um, Unless, of course, you have a better solution for moving quite a bit of rock. Well, I mean, a pick is going to be the most traditional sense of rock moving. I don't know what else you want to think you can do. Well, lad, I was hoping you had something in mind. I heard tell you've dealt with every, farm, mine, and field operation this side of Naltharia. Well, I don't like to brag, but I have quite a few royal contracts. Some of their mines do quite well for me. Oh, beloved King Creghan keeps me very well employed. The picks and the chisels ring all hours of the day with him, and he is sure to keep me employed. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary now. He just gives me a lot of business. Really, that's lovely to hear. Is he doing anything new and unique in the industry that we should be knowing about? Maybe he's found a new tool or something. I don't get me wrong, partner. I don't mind the traditional way, but if we could save a few coin here and there, I wouldn't be opposed. Yeah, your partner's right. Saving coin these days. The tax rate is just atrocious. I know. I didn't say that, I didn't love King Riken for what he does for my business, but his tax policy. No, thank you. So, how long would it take to get delivery of this equipment? Well, the way I see it, if you pay up front, 3 weeks. You have to forgive me, I just had a big shipment go out. Something about a new mine or some such. I don't know. They don't pay me to keep their schedule or anything. They pay me to bring in goods and take goods out. That's it. Exactly. And as long as the coin's good, I don't really care. Well, your friend's right. I mean, the king's always looking for something new, something unique. Why? What did you have in mind? I could tell from your accent you're not from around here. Whereabouts? I love it out there. Beautiful country. Do much mining out that way? Fair. Why? Sounds like you've got something in mind. Calaran powder. Huh. That's a word I haven't heard in a while. Most people don't like Calaran. It's a little too volatile for their tastes. You have any experience with that sort of stuff? You'll have to forgive me, partner. They're a bit headstrong when it comes to this. I guess that was a pretty common mining method out by them. I'm not discounting it. At the end of the day, it makes some sense. I mean, if you really are able to do what you say it does, I'm not opposed, but isn't Kalaran quite a bit harder to get? You have no idea, my Lindaniel friend. Hey, so you know Lindania? Yep, not a bad little neck of the woods either. Hmm. In fact, this bar that I go to has this sweet little Lindanian girl working behind it. She is such a treat. You don't say. I, I wouldn't mind having her sing me to sleep every night. After, of course, something else if you two get my meaning. No, lad, I'm not sure I do. What bar is this? It's on the other side of town, huh? You should go and check it out. Red hair, tight little waist. She'd make a proper wife. You know, with the right training, of course. Oh, you know how those Lindanian girls can be. I'm sure this one can tell you. Hell, you probably grew up with 12 sisters, didn't you? I did. You said the bar's on the other side of town. Red-headed Lindanian girl, right? Sounds like you might know her. Yeah. I think I do. Uh, and I hope you've had the pleasure that I haven't. Oh, the one day I'd like to make her do all sorts of. You fucking pig. Sorry, Captain, but that had to be done. A red-headed Lindanian girl who works the bar at a bar across town. There's only one bar across town with a Lindanian bartender. Of course I feckin' know it. This piece of filth was talking about me sister. Kiara is not to be spoken of like that. You wouldn't stand for someone speaking about your family like that. I don't stand for it for mine. Well, be that as it may, Captain, I'm not sorry for what I did. Either way, come on. This bastard has to have records somewhere. Speak of the devil and ye shall find. Look here. 10 crates. Unmarked. I'd bet you anything those are clarion powder. Is that what I think it is next to that signature? Fuck. That's the royal seal. Somebody connected to the palace. Grab this shite. Damn it! It means this whole mystery got a bit more interesting. If this is connected to the palace, it's connected to the king. The last thing I need is for the king to have his nose in this. Aye, we need to tread very lightly. This idiot should have burned these. Captain, respectfully, the tax collectors in Altharia are not above a good bribe. Enough coin, he'd have been able to shuffle them along. This cheap bastard just didn't want to pay the bribe. Aye, well, be that as it may. We need to beat a quick exit out of here, I think. You remember that name, right? Yeah, best not to steal anything. Don't want to make this look like a robbery. If it ever comes back to us, just a hot-headed Lindanian man. I say what you will, Captain, but sometimes the stereotypes and the bigotry, well, they work in me favour. Nobody ever really looks twice at the Lindanian man who takes a swing at someone. Right or not, Captain, it works for me in the time. Alright, come on, let's get out of here. Besides, I'm pretty sure if this pig wakes up, I might actually kill him. And be that as it may, we've got plenty of work still to do. I guess our next hit's the very palace itself. Aye. Me, a Lindanian boy from the country up at the palace. Strange times we're living in, Captain. Strange times. Aye. I'm gonna head across town. I think I need to check on me sister. I'll catch up with you later. You have a good night now, Captain. Stay safe.